Today the lesson is OSI reference model. Understanding about OSI model is one of the most important tools to help you grasp how networking devices like router, switch, PC, work. Let's take an example in our real life to demonstrate the OSI model. Maybe you have ever sent a mail to your friend, right? To do it, you have to follow these steps. 1. Write your letter. 2. Insert it into an envelope. 3. Write information about sender and receiver on that envelope. 4. Stamp it. 5. Go to the post office and drop it into a mail inbox. From the example above, we can see to complete a specific task we need to go through some steps in order. This also applies for two PCs to communicate with each other. They have to use a predefined model, named OSI. This is also the well-known table of the OSI model, so you must take time to learn by heart. A popular way to remember this table is to create a fun sentence with the first letters of each layer. For example, all people seem to need data processing, or a more funny sentence sorted from layer 1 to layer 7, please do not throw sausage pizza away. When device want to send information from one to another, it must go from the top to bottom layer in the OSI reference model. This is also called as encapsulation. But when receiving the data, the information must go from bottom to top layer. This is called as decapsulation. The reverse action at the other end is very natural in our life. It is very similar when two people communicate via mail. First, the writer must write the letter, insert it into an envelope, while the receiver must first open the envelope and then read the mail. In the process sending information, each layer a header is added to it. This is called as encapsulation because it is like wrapping an object in a capsule. Each header can be understood only by the corresponding layer at the receiving side. Okay, let's understand each layer in the OSI reference model. Layer 7, Application Layer. This is the closest layer to the end user. It provides the interface between the applications we use and the underlying layers. Example for the application layer is Telnet, FTP, Email Client, SMTP, Hypertext Transfer Protocol, HTTP. Layer 6, Presentation Layer. This layer ensures the form of data passing through the communication. In general, it acts as a translator of the network. In this layer there are three main actions: 1. Compress data. 2. Format data. 3. Encapsulate data. Layer 5, Session Layer. Layer 5 responsible to establish, maintain, and terminate the communication between devices. For an example, assume sending an email to a friend via email client. Until you get the confirmation from the receiver, your session is open. If something went wrong on the receiver side, the session will be terminated by the session layer. Layer 4, Transport Layer. This layer maintains flow control of data and provides for error checking and recovery of data between the devices. The most common example of transport layer is Transmission Control Protocol, TCP, and User Datagram Protocol, UDP. TCP provide a reliable transmission for the data by keep communicating with the receiving side until receiver receive the whole data. Unlike TCP, UDP transmission is unreliable due to the loss of data packet while communicating, but faster than TCP. Layer 3, Network Layer. This layer is responsible to provide logical address, IP address, to the data packet which routers use to determine the path to the destination. Layer 2, Datalink Layer. From this layer the data packet will transform to data frames, and add the header containing hardware source address, MAC address, and destination address. This layer is subdivided into two sublayers: Logical Link Control, LLC, and Media Access Control, MAC. The LLC functions include: 1. Managing frames to upper and lower layers. 2. Error control. 3. Flow control. The MAC sublayer carries the physical address of each device on the network. This address is more commonly called a device's MAC address. MAC address is a 48 bits address which is burned into the NIC card on the device by its manufacturer. Layer 1, Physical Layer. The physical layer defines the cables and voltage level in the network connection. This will conclude the lesson regarding OSI reference model. Okay, thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe my channel for further videos.